Hello and welcome to the All Crack, No Crap podcast. My name is Paul and I'm sitting here with Callum.
Hello.
And today's episode we're going to be just generally discussing what we're doing on YouTube, our ideas for the future. People seem to enjoy that sort of content, so we decided that's a good idea to record.
That's what we're going to do this week.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of like a what's going on behind the scenes type job.
Yeah. 'Cause I think a lot more work goes into both the podcast channel and your climbing channel.
Yeah.
Than it sort of meets the eye initially.
Yeah. Well, I got a fantastic example. I'll pull up the fucking numbers for you now. But so last week we went to Green Spider and we recorded a video for my channel. And how long would you say we was in the gym?
Oh, probably 2-3 hours.
It was something like 2 or 3 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So 2 or 3 hours in the gym filming the stuff that we're doing. And then we then go home, drop Paul off, and then I start editing and making the video, which I reckon took me another 4 hours.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me, yeah.
So 4 hour video, 6 hour video, has 18 views in 6 days, which, look, I ain't shitting on it. Like, I thought,
Yeah.
But it's like, and then you suggested to me that I do YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
I posted one 4 hours ago. It's currently on 380 views.
Yeah.
And that took me 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, a similar story with the podcast itself. So our drinking episode, which is coming up this week, got to upload it. It'll be going up tomorrow. That goes up tomorrow.
Okay, great. Have you got a thumbnail for it?
Yes, you sent me one over.
Oh, I did make it, didn't I?
You
Yeah.
did make one, yeah.
Yeah.
So that alone, not all episodes would necessarily take this long, but just in audio editing alone, like cutting out silences, doing, so I've got a sort of list of like doing applying low roll off EQ and, doing high pass and low pass filtration and everything else. Just the audio editing alone, not even pulling it into video format, was 2 hours.
Yeah, I reckon you certainly have the hardest job when it comes to the videos that we're making. Because you edit audio, I edit video.
Yeah, editing audio is difficult, but I enjoy
imagine
doing
it
it.
is,
I
yeah.
do enjoy doing it. The most awkward part, which is something we've both got better at, which is when we'll say something and go, oh, we can't actually say that. Because there are certain things YouTube will have us up.
Well, there are some certain things that YouTube will have us up, and then there are certain things that, we don't want to air our dirty laundry on a podcast.
No, exactly. yeah. So we've gotten quite good at sort of having a silent pause. Like, we'll say it, we'll think about it, then we'll stop for a second.
Yeah.
And then it's easier to isolate that section and cut it out. But obviously sometimes we say it and then we don't think of it till after the podcast. And it'd be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have said that. At which point it's like trying to isolate that tiny little clip.
Yeah.
And zooming right in, and finding it amongst all the rest of everything.
It's kind of why I'm excited to listen to the drinking episode, because I don't remember what was said.
No. I obviously in editing have listened to it.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
It's funny.
It is funny.
As long as it's funny.
Yeah, no, I was laughing.
Yeah. By the time this podcast, because I don't listen to the podcast, because I lived it, I was here.
Yeah,
but I am gonna.
Fortunate.
I've seen the first one we did.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna watch this one.
Yeah.
This is gonna be funny.
We've improved drastically on that. But yeah, so like 2 hours just audio editing.
Yeah.
I then spent another sort of hour getting into video format.
Yeah.
And talking on that, because of I like to have the audio visualizer on the screen. I think that makes a big difference. I really like that.
Yeah, you sent me Snapchat of what it looks like.
Yeah.
I think I did click into one to see it for myself, and it is better.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah. It looks a lot more professional, I think.
Yeah.
The one day I needed to find a new video editing software that was capable of doing this.
Yeah.
Now, we're not in a position where I can sit here and afford to pay £30 and £40 a month for professional software, because that's what they cost.
Yeah. Are they subscription services, are they?
Yeah, some of them are, yeah. So I spent 3 hours one day scouring the internet trying to find a new video editing software that was capable of doing that I didn't have to pay for.
Yeah.
Now I'm running 2 different editing softwares because the one, it allows me to edit the video really well, get good quality export, and put in that audio visualizer. The other allows me to make it into a portrait, so I can cut out a short and make it portrait for YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
But again, like, our best short's got 31 views. Our best video has got 30 views. But like the videos and shorts are coming out of are getting less than half the views that the shorts themselves are.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, all the effort goes into editing the actual video, and then it's just a 2-minute job.
Like I said, because it pissed me off because the first short that I did it had 1,400 views in a day.
Yeah.
And I was so pissed because it took me 5 minutes and like no effort at all.
Yeah.
I was like, if that happens on one of my proper videos that I've sat down and we've gone out and fucking filmed and whatever the case may be, and then hours editing it, and like that does really well, I'm pretty chuffed with myself. But that took 5 minutes. Yeah, great. Okay, cheers. That's luck of the draw, I suppose.
Well, yeah. And the thing is, content like that is becoming more and more popular because it's content people can have on the go, and they don't have to worry about they're going to get caught in the middle of a 10-minute video. So I understand why it's so popular, but I'd like to see the general content we're putting a lot of work into get higher views.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
I actually suggest like find a couple of different usable clips from our podcast.
Yeah.
To put into shorts and release them every couple of days throughout the week.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah, because usually what I'm doing is like,
since I've been doing shorts, I've gone up 7 subs.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Yeah, because usually
I hate it, but I can't argue with the fucking numbers.
Usually it would be 1 or 2 days before the actual video comes up, just to be like, this video's coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that actually might be a good idea to do. Is to make a few more shorts.
Yeah. Just if somebody says something funny.
Yeah.
Clip it and. Yeah, I don't know. You run the podcast. It's for all intents and purposes, it's your podcast.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, I have made 2 thumbnails, 3 thumbnails counting the drinking one, is it?
Yeah.
Fuck knows. And other than that, I've done fuck all for the show. It's all been you.
Yeah, but the upside I'm seeing now is even like some of the older videos.
Yeah.
Not the old, but some of the older videos are continuing to grow in views.
That's good.
So like the Comic-Con episode, first 24 hours got like 10 or 11 views.
Yeah.
It's now on 21, and it's got like 9 views in the last week or so.
That's good.
Yeah.
Considering like, I'm sure there'd be somebody listening to this now, and it's like, oh, since I've been doing shorts, I've gone up 7 subscribers, and they're like, and they're laughing. But like,
for us,
for a channel,
channels,
what's the podcast on now?
17,
and I'm on 20. So it's like, I've gone up 7 in the last few days. That's really fucking good.
Yeah.
And like, we've got 17 subscribers on the podcast as well, so that's quite good.
Yeah.
Considering we've been at it a couple of months.
Yeah. We've not been at it a really long time.
So, I don't remember. It was a Sergeant Ducky podcast, but he said, I don't remember exactly which one it was. I think he was talking to the Magic Skeptic, but he was on about like the first 1,000 subscribers is a fucking grind, but the first 100 is the hardest to get to.
Yeah.
Because I think it just comes down to YouTube algorithm doesn't favour you if you don't get views. But how are you going to get views if
they're not going to
favour you? Yeah.
Yeah. This is why I found the research tabs coming really, really handy.
Yeah.
Because occasionally something will crop up on the research tab, and if I know a video has got room for more tags, I'll go back to the older videos and add those tags into those as well. Because that, it's going to help the channel.
It's going to boost you up, yeah.
Because you're right. If you get 100 views on a video, that video is more likely to be recommended to more people.
Yeah, I think the actual videos I make, my highest is 157. It's one of the boardroom ones.
Yeah.
Not the boardroom. The the new gym we went to in Hereford.
Boulder Barn.
Boulder Barn, that's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, because something we're trying to do with Callum's channel is meet once a week, which has gone out the window.
In the last couple of weeks, it's gone a
Yeah.
bit out the window, but that's where the shorts come in handy.
Well, yeah. Although, to be fair, that's mainly my fault because I'm still not well.
Yeah, well, you've been ill, so like, I don't know, if I get an evening off, I might just go to Gloucester and do something myself. That being said, can't really film it myself. So
No, well, that's it. But obviously, like, the basics of what I've been told about what I'm going through at the moment is once any external facial swelling and any swelling in my gland has gone, I can go back to climbing.
Yeah.
That's fine. And usually that only takes the first few days or so once I'm actually on the antibiotics.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will be able to do something very soon.
Yeah. Because I don't know, I like making one a week. I think one a week is good.
It's consistent then, isn't it?
It's consistent, yeah. I also want to diversify. So when we, an idea I pitched to you, I think over text message the other day, or was it over text message? It might have been when I saw you last. But next time we go out and record a video, I'm going to record myself editing said video and do a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because the channel, do you know how every channel has like a description post for the actual channel?
Yeah.
So mine reads something along the lines of, this channel is for my own entertainment and it's posting whatever I'm interested in, which is mostly climbing. All my videos so far are climbing.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes things also interest me as well. So I thought I could make my own behind the scenes video.
Oh yeah,
that'd be
sure.
quite.
Yeah.
That would be good. Because like, I'm always looking things up about behind the scenes of my favourite films and casting rumours for the next ones and things like that. I've seen set photos of the new Joker film coming out in October this year. Yeah, I think it's this year. Yeah, it looks really good. It's like that. I don't know why, that just interests me. So that's going to be the one that I make after the next one that we film.
Yeah, because I think, and I think we're working on having guests on both channels as well, aren't we? So it's not just the two of us all the time.
Yeah.
Because it gives you someone to bounce off.
Will this episode be after Comic-Con Part 2?
It will, yeah.
Okay, so Forrest has been on the show before.
Been on the show, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think for both channels, having guests is going to be a good thing in the long run.
Well, yeah, hopefully if you're up to it, I was going to suggest going and doing something in the Brecon Beacons.
Yes.
Go hike a mountain and record that. That'd be fun.
Oh, I'm down for that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be another video I'd be interested to make.
Oh, for definite. And actually, talking of this, I'm actually considering something.
Yeah?
So, I've obviously got a second channel.
Yeah.
That's free and available.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually considering making some gaming content.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I need to get a capture card first, so I've got to wait till I can afford a capture card.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know how expensive they are.
It's going to cost about 150 quid for a decent one.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're not cheap. But gaming content does really well. We can attract more people to the podcast with it.
Yeah.
And, like, for example, if we went online on something, like, say, something like Minecraft, we could then record a video together that way as well.
Yeah.
Which would be really good. The reason I want a capture card is because, obviously, my computer is... When I got it was really well spec'd and now is not.
Right.
Realistically very well spec'd. There's not much I can realistically play on it and record at the same time. So when I'm doing content, it's going to have to be recorded from my Xbox. And 150 quid for a capture card's a lot cheaper than 600, 700 pounds for a new computer.
Yeah, fucking hell it is. So yeah, definitely go with a capture card. But yeah, so well, I suppose, what is your ultimate goal with this YouTube then? Why do you do it?
Well, I just enjoy making the content.
Yeah.
And obviously a podcast is always something we wanted to do. But I've reached a point in my life now where I would love to take this full time. I'd love to be able to
I reckon
do this
you'd
full-time.
thrive doing this.
Yeah. I'd really love to make this a full-time career in the long run.
Yeah.
So I am putting a lot of work, and I am looking at diversifying as well. So, like, obviously, like I said, a gaming channel, so I can have like all crack gaming, and then it could be like anyone interested in the podcast, come here. Anyone, and then on the podcast, anyone interested in gaming content,
Because
we have a gaming channel.
There's
there.
an audience for gaming videos. As much as I like despise those really big popular YouTubers who do nothing all day but scream into a fucking camera playing a video game.
Yeah.
You cannot deny that they live quite comfortably.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
For as much as they're fucking apes, but yeah.
Yeah. Because I enjoy gaming content, but those big YouTubers who are just screaming into the camera.
Yeah. You know the ones we're talking about. Yeah, I am talking about you.
Yeah. Like, I just, because when I'm watching gaming content, I want it to be talking about the game, relaxing, and some of the smaller YouTubers in that are putting a lot of work in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, oh fuck! Lost my train of thought.
It's.
Well, what sort of games would you play?
Well, I want to get House Flipper 2 on X when it comes out on Xbox.
Yeah.
That's definitely going. I'll probably do some Minecraft content as well. Because I feel like I could probably record Minecraft on my computer.
Yeah.
So I'd probably do some Tech It or something like that, some modded Minecraft. Especially since I never transferred my Minecraft login to Mojang. And so now I've lost my main Minecraft account, but I can still play Tech It.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so if I wanted to play vanilla Minecraft, like the most up-to-date vanilla Minecraft on my computer, I would have to buy it again.
Yeah. Wow. That's the thing, though, because, like, I feel like with gaming videos, you have to be on top of the new thing that's popular.
Yeah.
So, GTA 6 isn't out for another year, is it?
No. But I want to play City Skylines. I'm really into casual games, sim games, and I want to do some Forza Horizon as well, because I love my racing games.
Yeah. I've never been into racing games, but yeah, no, there's an audience for it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. I reckon you should do it. I reckon.
Yeah, obviously, new tyre for my bike's out of the way, and I've got the money there to do it. I think I'm going to go for that.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube. It's a hobby that can burn a hole in your fucking pocket.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Especially when you're first starting out, it takes investment. It takes time.
Because I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I don't care if people really watch it or not. I just do it for my own entertainment.
Yeah.
I just enjoy making the videos, and as much as I bitch about, oh, this video got 17 in a week, whereas in the first day the other one's, well, I think that first short's now on 1800.
Yeah.
So that's done really well, but it's like, yeah, I don't know, if I started making a bit of money off of it, then yeah, a bit of extra fucking money in my pocket is actually in my pocket.
Right,
but,
yeah.
But no, I'm not really concerned about it.
No.
I'm just happy doing as I am now, but
yeah. Well, obviously, as you know, I've been stuck in a pretty shitty job as well for a while.
You've been. Yeah, that job of yours is fucking debilitating.
It really is. Yeah. So obviously, a lot of what we've been doing is obviously meeting more often.
Yeah.
To sort of try and keep regular sort of uploads going.
Yeah.
But obviously, the one thing we don't really talk about is the actual time we spend planning.
Yeah.
Because we actually spend a lot of time planning.
Yeah. Yeah. How long have we been sat on this sofa now discussing what we're going to do next week for the podcast? And, which gym we're going to go filming this week? Where are we going?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Yeah, there's a lot of thought that goes into it. It's not a case of with this podcast. You would think that put yourself and somebody else in a room. Well, put 3 or 4 people in a room.
Yeah.
Get your mates together, have a conversation, record the thing.
And that worked for the first couple of episodes.
Well, no, I was just going to say that I think that would work indefinitely if you can have good conversation with people. And
Yeah, and if you can get enough people together.
yeah, consistently. But I guess what you're saying is my point, because it sounds more straightforward than it is.
Yeah, because when it comes down to then the editing as well, but like, because our first couple of episodes they didn't take a lot of planning. We sort of knew what we were doing. It didn't take a lot of planning to do, and it was just sit down and record.
But now you're doing it week to week.
Yeah.
You've got to have a different idea every fucking time.
Yeah, you've got to have something set out to discuss, because otherwise you end up either repeating the same stuff or you just run out of shit to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, I can... Because, I'm sitting here struggling now, like, wow, what can I say about fucking YouTube that we didn't already cover? But how long has this episode been running now?
Oh, I've got 21 minutes.
21
So
minutes.
we're short.
We're quite short.
Yeah. But another idea, and it'll be for a physical video. But I'd like to get a group of our mates together and record a session of playing Cards Against Humanities.
Oh, I was playing Cards Against Humanities with a couple of people whose names I won't use on the show. But this one person got the fucking best card I've ever seen. The black card was how did you lose your virginity? And this one person put down a card, my abusive ex-boyfriend, who really isn't as bad as you'd think.
No. Yeah,
and I was just like, fucking, that's a winner.
Yeah, you can just generally have a really good luck, especially because when you know the people, like when your group of friends all have similar but ever so slightly different sense of humour.
Yeah.
And you know their sense of humour really well, you can play on that.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. If we get Forrest back and then we get our other mate.
Yeah.
To play Cards Against Humanities, that'd be a good laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be.
that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah. Just picturing it now. That's an episode to look forward to.
Oh, 100%.
Subscribe so you don't miss it.
Yeah.
Went so many episodes without whoring myself out like that. Man.
Yeah. Now you're doing it. Oh shit! I just had a thought and I lost it.
Well, okay. Well, off the back of that, whilst you're thinking of that thought you just missed, we don't ask for likes and subscribes. Physically, sometimes I do put it in my editing. Like at the end, I'll just put up a like button and a subscribe button. I don't think I do it every time though. Fuck knows now. Why can't I think of that? The amount of times I've done it, my mind just fucking blanked.
Yeah.
But they say that you should do it, but like, I like to think that the people listening to our show are intelligent, and if they fucking
if they like it, they're gonna do it.
They're gonna do it. Yeah. But like, what you'll never fucking see me do is open up video and say, oh, if you end up liking this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and all that. You'll never catch me doing that shit.
No,
because I haven't given you the video yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I might put up the signs at the end of the video, and I might say it at the end, but it will always be at the end after you've fucking seen the thing. Because I can't. That's one thing I cannot stand.
Yeah, for definite.
Yeah, that just pisses me off.
Yeah, like like and subscribe, and if people like your content and they want to see more of it, they're going to subscribe. If people just generally like your content, they're going to click the like button. Yeah,
I don't mind it when people do it at the end of their episodes, but at the start when like we haven't seen your video yet, mate, shut up, get on with it.
Yeah. And just like, because otherwise we're going to forget to do this. If you do want to listen to us audio only,
well, I was going to fucking say to you. I was going to say to you before we started recording. What we need to do is record ourselves an intro and an outro that plays at the end, start and end of every episode. Yeah. So then, when you click start now, you don't have to worry about introducing the show, or you just have to introduce what this specific episode's going to be about.
Yeah.
But the All Crack introduction has already been done separately.
It's done.
And that's going to
be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so as Paul was about to say, we're on YouTube Music.
Yeah, we are on YouTube Music. You can listen audio only. The only thing that I think might catch people off guard, although I suppose most people will probably work it out, is if you do want to listen audio only and be able to like lock your phone and walk around and listen to it through headphones, you do have to start the video on YouTube Music and then select audio at the top of the screen, and it will switch it to audio only.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't use YouTube Music. Like, we have to pay to put it on Spotify, so let's not do that until we start making money off of it.
No, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, if the podcast ever started bringing in money, like, yeah, stick it on Spotify and Google Play as well.
Yeah.
Just get more fucking eyes on it there.
Well, Google Podcasts is going anyway.
Oh yeah, of course it is. That's why you put it on YouTube Music, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Google Podcasts is going. But yeah, like Spotify, Amazon Music, you've got there's quite a lot of sites that do podcasts now.
Yeah.
But those are things we will look at in the future, and potentially even just like a Patreon.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to put a fucking Patreon on it, I can't see anyone.
Not at the moment.
No.
But in the future,
I don't think we're like big enough to have the bollocks to ask people to give us money directly.
No, definitely not. No.
Oh, fucking hell! I never fucking liked the idea of fucking Patreon, and I thought, oh, it's shit, it's lazy, it's fucking begging, and it's like, because a lot of YouTubers, like the big fucking in-your-face gaming ones, have all got fucking Patreons and shit like that, give them money, and it's like, fuck off, mate, you got enough. That being said, the day Magic Skeptic did his Patreon...
Yeah, you went for that.
But he works hard on his videos.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, for as much as YouTube culture that I really don't like, I get involved.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I remember that. It was like, oh, fucking take my money. Go on.
Yeah, fucking have it.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, it's not like it's expensive either, is it?
No, it's not. And then, like, yeah, it's like fucking £3 minimum.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be fair, because I really like Magic Skeptic. I think his content is brilliant. It's so intelligent, and some of the episodes are just hilarious. Particularly ones with like Ducky and PJ when they all get together.
Yeah.
It's great.
So if anyone wants a really good podcast to listen to, like, we're not being told to say this. We're saying this as fans of those guys. Magic Skeptic has a podcast, and it's called False Gods and Religion Quiz, something like that. Look that up. It's all three of them in the one, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's the best podcast episode ever made of any podcast ever.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
It's fucking fantastic.
But, like, yeah, with that being said, if Magic Skeptic was sitting there on, like, 2-3 million subscribers, I don't think I'd pay for the Patreon.
I see what you're saying.
Purely for the fact that, like, I support him with Patreon now because he's a small creator and I think his content's really good.
Yeah.
But, like, if it was up there with, like, because once you're on that, you're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
You are making a lot. It's still a lot of work, but you're making a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I see what you're saying. Help out the little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do see what you're saying. I know what you mean. Well, in the same breath then, Paul, if we're sat on 2 million subscribers with this podcast, can you expect people to pay for a Patreon?
No, not at all.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, stick to your guns.
Yeah.
Don't have convictions, right or wrong.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to say I wouldn't have a Patreon if I was on 2 million subscribers, which is a bit hypocritical, but it would be a choice of, like, if people were coming at me saying, why don't you have a Patreon? If I had, like, a large percentage of viewership going, we want to see a Patreon for, like, exclusive content or something.
Yeah.
I'll do it. But
that's actually something. That is something I do like about Ducky's Patreon, because that's £1 a month.
Yeah, it's nothing
and
like
like
that.
he's been making behind the scenes videos on that, so I've been watching those.
Yeah.
I just think that's actually why I got the idea to do my own fucking behind the scenes video.
Yeah.
So, do you know what? That's just interesting.
Yeah.
Just is.
Yeah, because actually, Ducky's a big channel,
Yeah.
but it's £1 a month.
Yeah.
For £1 a month,
Yeah.
wouldn't bother me. Even if someone's on 10 million subscribers, for £1 a month, it wouldn't bother me for the extra content.
No. But yeah, no, all three of them definitely do. Fucking put a lot of work into their channels.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. So we've done sucking those guys off. What are we talking about now? Metaphorically, of course.
Obviously, yes. But yeah, so there is a lot more to consider behind the scenes with these videos, and indeed with your videos, because ultimately, the only really real cost for this podcast was the mic and the time cost.
Yeah.
Your videos cost us physical money.
Yeah, they do.
Although saying that, it's not that we wouldn't have spent that money anyway. Because we'd always go climbing once a week anyway.
Yeah. So what you're saying is it's costing us to go into the gym, rent the harnesses. It's costing me petrol. It's costing. The recent Black Friday sale. The app I use to edit my videos is called InShot, and I think I spent £30, but it's not a subscription thing. It's £30, and then the watermark that you see in my early videos is gone forever.
That's gone and out of the way.
That's gone forever for £30. So it's like, do you know what? I'm not doing this to make money. I'm just doing it for my own entertainment. But that is a bit of an eyesore. So
yeah.
I'll get rid of it.
Yeah, no, because we would have gone to a climbing centre and climbed anyway on the weekend. Not like it's different, really.
So it costs us money to make the videos, but we would have spent that money anyway, is the point. So
yeah.
And then and the climbing videos as well is like, oh, do you remember that route? That was really good. We worked really hard on that one.
Yeah.
And so now we have a video of it. For example, Cheltenham, the most recent Cheltenham Boulder video, that was that green one that we was working on.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
And we spent ages on that.
We did.
And you got it, I didn't.
Yeah, well, we'd spent so long on it, we weren't going to walk away without one of us getting it.
No, for certain.
Yeah. I made a short out of that the other day.
Yeah, I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, so
I did. I did do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So realistically, our biggest cost either way would have been the time cost.
Yeah. And just going to keep doing it until I get bored with it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Different for you if you want to actually make a job out of this. You can do it until it fucking pays off for you, I suppose, but...
Yeah, I would very much. Because I'm someone who likes to be clear and transparent with everything.
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted to get it out there that I do want to make a career out of this. Because I'm not going to sit there and pretend as if, I'm just doing it for the love, which I am. I do love doing it. I do really enjoy doing it. I really enjoy doing the editing and everything like that. And it keeps me busy. But you're
not making any secret out of, I hope this does really well.
Yeah, exactly.
And fair play to you. You got to have fucking... Well, somebody might hear that and be like, okay, well, I'm really enjoying this podcast and pulls into it for the long haul, so I'm going to hit subscribe. I'm going to keep listening every week.
Yeah.
So if that's you, thanks on behalf of Paul.
Yeah, for definite. There's a video there's a podcast I'm going to make. It's going to be a solo one.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
And it's not going to be released for a fair few weeks yet.
Why is that?
Well, it all depends. So I've got to have a new job before I release it.
Oh, okay, right.
I'm going to talk about retail hell.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fucking hell. I reckon that job's shorten your life. You're going to have a heart attack soon if you ever get out of that.
Fucking probably will, yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
okay.
fuck me,
No,
yeah.
do it. Make that video.
Yeah. And that video is not just for me
As long as you're not going to get in legal trouble over it, I'd say go for it.
No, freedom of expression of right thoughts and opinions. There's nothing they can do. But yeah, like, it's not just going to be a case of me ranting, it's going to be a case of the amount of people out there I know that are going to relate to that content.
Yeah, you get the tags right on that one, that's going to fucking explode.
Yeah, the amount of people out there. Because so many... I mean, there's... I don't use Reddit very much, but there's a Reddit thread I'm on called Retail Hell. And there are thousands upon thousands of people on there who talk about their hellish experiences in retail.
I don't use Reddit either. Maybe we should be promoting our channels on Reddit.
Maybe we should, yeah.
Do people still use Reddit? It used to be big before, I know that.
Oh, no, Reddit's still very big.
It's still big now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
alright,
very,
fair
very
enough.
big,
Yeah, we should do that then.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because just the thing is, and a lot of people I work with have worked where I work for a very long time. And once upon a time, it was not only a really good job, you were not only treated really well, but like you were well thought of in the general community for doing the job you do.
Yeah.
And that's just non-existent anymore.
I suppose it's not, is it?
No, and like you just get treated by like. Well, I won't get into it.
Yeah, no.
But...
Save it for your solo episode.
Yeah,
I reckon. I'd be interested to see you do a few solo episodes. Because of course, if I'm not here for a week, you're gonna have to do a solo episode.
Well,
to
yeah,
be consistent.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, you know. I'd definitely listen to you doing a solo podcast because, well, the reason I don't listen now is because, I was fucking here for it. I've seen this episode. I was in it.
Yeah,
no, I'd definitely watch it if you did one by yourself.
Yeah. Speaking of, do you know the motivation episode?
Yes.
Of course, it's on 9 now.
It's on 9. Oh, that's all right.
Two in the first 24 hours, and it just keeps climbing.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Because we recorded that one late December, and I think I told you post it in January.
Yeah,
because everyone's doing New Year, New Me.
Yeah.
Do you put New Year, New Me in the tags?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I did do that, yeah. There's a lot of interest in tags on that, but like one of the most recent tags is new podcast.
Yeah.
Because research shows that like people are searching that a lot
for new podcasts to listen to.
Yeah, because people don't always want to be listening to the same podcast all the time.
No.
And of course, podcasts come to an end. You look at my dad wrote a porno, right?
Cracker shite. What was that?
A fucking brilliant podcast. The books are shit, but the podcast is brilliant.
Yeah, no, they are terrible. I can't stand the fucking thing.
No, but like that at one point was the top podcast in the world.
Yeah. So, well, again, there you are then. Like, I can't dispute those numbers then.
Yeah.
As much as I don't fucking like it.
You listened to like nearly all of it.
I have listened to nearly all of it, and because you were telling me to. And I just gave up towards the start of the last book, I think.
We had a lot of laughs over that, though.
Yeah, it's just really hard to listen to.
It is, yeah.
I just can't.
But that's now come to an end.
Yeah.
I think recently they did like an anniversary episode. And I think that it'll be like odd episodes here and there. Unless more books come out, miraculously. That's not. Although it's not even a porno. It's just smut.
Yeah,
it is just smut.
It's really bad smut.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really, really, really bad smut.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, Belinda blinks.
Oh fucking hell.
I'll never get over the Duchess.
Yeah, wasn't she shagged in a maze at some stage?
No, Belinda was.
That was Belinda.
Yeah. And the Duchess shagged Belinda as well.
Yeah.
In a horse box. Hosed her down.
Do you know who I keep thinking of when I was listening to My Dad Wrote a Porno? Fucking the guy's wife.
Yeah.
The guy's wife.
Yeah, 'cause she's got to live with it for the rest of her life.
This is the book my husband wrote.
Yeah.
And yeah. Fucking hell.
The one thing I will never get over is like the amount of alcohol wasted.
What do you mean?
The amount of times that like she had alcohol poured over her vagina and shit like that, and it's just like, we're not gonna get drunk that way, laugh. Actually, saying that this goes back a few years, right? This goes back quite a few years, but there was a news story a few years ago, got a lot of traction because women in Russia were soaking their tampons in vodka because it gets you drunk quicker.
Really?
Yeah, and it's an actual thing because it gets the alcohol into your bloodstream faster.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
Yeah,
of course it would.
Yeah.
I suppose, you don't. By the same logic then, could I? No.
Well, yes, you could, but
I
know where you're going, yeah.
We leave the listeners to decide what I was thinking just now. Fucking right. So for my channel, I'm going to keep doing the climbing videos because I've had other friends tell me that they're really good. So I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
For as long as I find it interesting and fun. I'm going to do the behind the scenes episode. And I'm going to vlog us climbing a mountain in the Brecon Beacons.
Yeah, that'd be great.
At some stage in the next few weeks, if you're up to that.
Oh, yeah.
Sound.
But,
do you know, sorry to interrupt. What I want to do, and this won't be for another few years because I'm not fucking good enough yet, but I'm going to fucking train for it, is I want to do a free solo.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah. Do you know what, though? We could train for it, but there's a risk avoidance method here.
Yeah.
Is deep water soloing.
Deep water soloing?
Yeah. It's generally climbing like sea cliffs and stuff like that.
Right, okay.
Because the case then is, you fall, you land in the water.
Yeah, because the thing with the free solo is you might die.
Yeah.
You might die. So for anyone that doesn't know, a free solo is going up a proper cliff face out in the mountains somewhere with no ropes. It is just you, your chalk bag and your shoes.
Yeah.
So people do die doing it, which is why it needs to be fucking... Like, I would want to know the route by, like, the back of my hand. Just go up it 20 times on a rope.
Yeah.
And then just, like, I don't know, buy a fucking drone so you can film me doing it. Or, like, a fucking... Something I might invest in is a GoPro.
Yeah. Be a worthwhile investment.
Yeah. Because obviously I ain't got a computer, everything's done off my phone. Could I get GoPro footage from the GoPro onto this phone?
Yeah.
You could? Okay.
Yeah,
alright. Yeah, I'll have a look into that then soon.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it won't be for a while because I've got to do...
Don't look at actual GoPros though. There's a brand and I can't remember what they're called. Insta.
Yeah?
Insta 360. Well, they do the Insta 360. They do other stuff as well. But yeah, they're a company that's really well thought of. There's a lot of like professional YouTubers starting using them now as well.
Yeah.
And they're a lot cheaper than GoPros.
Okay.
Like as well spec'd, but a lot cheaper.
Yeah, well, that's something because I reckon it'd be interesting to do climbing video of POV, like its point of view. So I'd wear a GoPro.
Yeah.
And do some B-layer.
Yeah. We've got like so this is the Insta 360 Go.
Okay.
They do like better cameras than this as well, but the actual camera comes out of the body, and you get a little magnet to magnet it to your t-shirt.
All
So
right.
you don't have to have the whole bulky thing on you at all times.
How much are we talking about for one of those?
379 quid.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. That's still cheaper than, like...
That's cheaper than a GoPro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A GoPro will take you back 500 plus.
Fucking hell.
Let's have a look at a GoPro.
I didn't realise. I knew they were a bit pricey. I didn't realise they were that pricey.
Yeah, because GoPro took off as a brand and now a big brand. So that's the Hero 12, which is like their lower spec camera, and that's £400.
That's £400. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Their top spec camera is like...
Yeah, well, I got to tax my car this month, so I ain't fucking happening.
No.
No.
It's like the Max, right? This is
Yeah.
their top spec. That's just short of 500 quid. And if you want the accessories bundle, that's like nearly 600.
Jesus. Well, I'll just have to set aside some money every month and fucking go for that. Because I ain't got a problem spending the money for things that I enjoy.
No, 100%, yeah.
But, yeah, obviously I have a channel of 20 subscribers, so it's not like it's going to fucking make any money.
Well, no, you're not at the moment, anyway.
So I ain't being rude.
No, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
That's sound. I was going to look at GoPros myself, but we'll move on.
Yeah. Lost train of thought then.
Yeah, that's all good. Have you thought about any other kind of content then? Because so you got the podcast now. You're thinking about starting a gaming channel.
Yeah.
What else could you do? I don't know if you thought about doing anything else.
I can't think of some of the other things I thought about off the top of my head, but there's a lot I would like to do. I think I'd like to do some like motorbike content as well.
I reckon, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, we got to get you a fucking GoPro then as well.
Yeah.
Or fucking mount, because we live in the Forest of Dean. There are so many cycle tracks. If we had a fucking pair of push bikes each,
Yeah.
that'd be sick. Loads of nice views as well.
I've got a really good hardtail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs work though.
Yeah, like that's actually something I'd be into, like bit of downhill mountain biking.
Yeah.
That's set it to the song Freebird.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I don't know, I could talk about fucking movies all day.
Yeah.
And some would say I do talk about films all day.
Yeah. You could definitely do movie reviews.
I could, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, well, Deadpool 3's coming out in July.
Yeah.
Joker 2 this year. What's the other one I was going to watch? Venom. The third Venom film, I think, is out this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they get a lot of shit, Venom and Venom 2, but I like them. I think they're quite good.
I like Venom 1. I don't think I've seen Venom 2 yet.
Let There Be Carnage, it's called.
Venom 2?
Yeah.
I think I have seen it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're quite good. They're not the best Marvel films ever made. I get why they get criticism, but they're not as bad as people say they are.
No, not at all.
No. I could do movie reviews.
100% you could, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd do it all off the one channel though.
Yeah. Of course, we're going to go Odeon to see Deadpool, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because that would be really good.
Yeah, well. The newest rumour, because I'd said I did that earlier, to tie it back to the conversation earlier, I was looking up fucking rumours and casting things about films. Patrick Stewart is possibly going to be in Deadpool 3.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Apparently he's had a meeting about it, like there's nothing set in stone.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, because to me, Patrick Stewart is one of the finest actors.
He's Professor X.
Yeah. He's Professor X, he's Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah.
You know. He's done so much.
What's the name of the fella that played a younger Professor X in the old X-Men films?
Oh, I know who you're on about.
Yeah. fuck, he's good, but he's not as good as Patrick Stewart.
No. It's hard to be as good as Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart, let's be honest. Because even his voice is iconic. He's on like a Morgan Freeman tier with his voice.
I've never thought about it like that, but he really is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him like narrate a documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think there are 3 iconic voices in
That'd
this
be
world.
a great idea for a fucking video.
Yeah.
You film me from a distance in a climbing gym, and then the whole episode is you just doing documentary style.
Oh, that'd be sick.
David Attenborough fucking...
Yeah.
Or vice versa, but yeah. I don't know, I reckon you got a more satisfying voice than I do.
Do you reckon?
I do. It's a bit more of a tone to it. I
Yeah.
suppose, yeah, like, what's weird about, like, listening to the show as well, the bits that I have seen of our show, is my voice. You get to hear your own voice, and I don't like how it sounds.
No one likes how their own voice sounds, because I hate how my
Do you
voice
think
sounds.
your voice sounds different when you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not just me then.
No.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that makes me feel better, because I heard it and I was like, that's how I sound. Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't think anyone actually likes the sound of their own voice when they hear it back. I think that's quite a common thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because my ears are right next to my mouth, so it's a bit louder and more pronounced.
Yeah,
Is that, do you reckon?
probably.
Yeah. That's why everyone thinks they sound different when they hear it. But I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's probably a good place to end this podcast.
Yeah. If that's
I think we said what needs to be said.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for listening, guys. And you know, if you do like the content, please subscribe. It'd be great. It helps us out a lot. But we will look forward to seeing you in the next episode.
Okay. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.